Hello my friends, my name is Evelyn Joy and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my garden. It is now June 28th. It is 7:15 a.m. and it's 72 degrees outside, but definitely warming up today. We also have some rain in the forecast, so I don't have to water this morning. So I get to give you an awesome tour of the garden. I'm so excited about all the things that are growing and happening in the garden. Let's go take a tour. Starting off, we're gonna come over and we're gonna look at some blueberry bushes. I have some blueberries growing in this bag right here, you can see. I have 9 blueberry bushes. 3 of them are from last year. They are different levels of development. One of them is struggling more than the others, and it's this one. But other than that, we are doing all right. These are our blueberry bushes. Next up, the sugar snap peas. Now, once it starts getting up to 100 degrees, these sugar snap peas will all die. So thankfully, we got to harvest these ones because now is the time. July is coming, and for my state, July is when my sugar snap peas will start to die off. So July is right around the corner. We're going to harvest when we can. These are my sugar snap peas. They're looking great. We love snacking on these. They never make them inside. We just eat them outside. We've got some potatoes in the middle here. Over here, I've got potatoes and onions. I recently added soil to all of my potatoes, and that's called hilling up. And they're starting to flower. Now, flowering is just the beginning of what's happening under the surface, so you don't want to harvest too early. Many more moons of waiting till harvest, but seeing these little flowers on the potato plants is a sign that development is happening under the surface, and that is very exciting. Look at those pretty little potato flowers. Who knew that potatoes flower, right? Over here, a vine from the neighbors is coming onto my trellis, and I'm okay with it. I have planted some huge sunflowers here, but what has happened is they got a bit leggy and fell over, or they got chomped on by some bunny rabbits, so I had to reseed, and so that's what's happening. I actually seeded some dill over here because I heard bees like dill, so I'm growing some dill. I just planted the seeds, and I also planted some more sunflower seeds, so that's coming soon. All right, moving over here. Mostly what we're seeing are radishes. Oh, but we are seeing right here at the beginning of, that is a honeydew. In the corners, I have 4 honeydew plants. Oh, 3 of them have sprouted. That's exciting. So I've got radishes and honeydew in here. Oh, I also have some small carrot seedlings. I don't know if they'll pop up, but they haven't popped up quite yet. All right, moving over this way, my friends. We have my wonderful grape plant that is vining, and I'm working on doing some more trellising along here. I've got carrot seedlings, and I've got black beans that are just starting off. Over here I've got some green beans, some carrots from last year that are going to seed. That's the flowers that you see. I've got some sugar snap peas in here and 1 volunteer potato. Is that too much for one bed? Yes. So we'll see what happens. But you know what? Nature is doing what nature does best, and it's figuring it out. All right, in these pots I have, these are green bean, bush beans, and I've also added in some yellow onion starch. I like harvesting the greens from that. Over here we've got basil. Basil starts off a little like this. I also added some beans to those pots. I've got some cilantro growing. It looks like I've got a bean in here as well with my cilantro. So yeah. Over here I've got bush beans. I've got a lot of peppers. Oh my goodness. Something's been digging in my peppers, and I tossed a strawberry and it got in there. That is a pepper. There's a pepper. We've got some bell peppers, and at various stages of growth. Look at that. Look at that. This one's exciting. This one is colored this way because of the kind of pepper it is. This is called a candy cane bell pepper, so that's why it's striped. Over here we've got a banana pepper looking very much like a banana, and another one right there as well, and a little tiny baby That one might be a jalapeno. We'll have to find out. All right, over here. So I planted peanuts and they didn't really come to fruition. So then I replanted other seeds such as beans and stuff. One peanut plant is growing over here. I've got more peanuts I'll show you in a minute in different containers. I've got some pepper plants over here, some beans, and I might unstack these and plant more in the base because not as much can grow out because of too much shade. All right, I just got this bed frame for free. I'm going to use it as a trellis for my grapes. Okay, over here, very exciting. This is brand new. I seeded corn not too long ago, and I was starting to worry, will it ever pop up? And the answer is yes. We're starting to get some corn seed. I planted bush beans around the edge, so this is just starting, but I'm excited that it was not too hot for my corn to come to seed. Now over here, I've been trying to plant some sunflowers, and they keep, getting eaten by birds. So we'll see what happens. We're getting at least one sunflower, so that's good. I keep reseeding, and now I'm wondering if I have too many reseeded seeds in there. Probably not. They probably were all eaten by birds. My son Joshy really wanted a red flower, and this one blooms and then fades and blooms again. So here we've got peanuts that didn't come to fruition, sunflower that hasn't come up, sunflower that has fallen over and died, so I'll have to reseed. More supposed to be sunflowers. We've got peanuts, supposed to be peanuts, but we don't have it, and a rose bush. Over here we've got blackberries. These are my blackberries that are growing. I have them in a bag so birds can't eat them. These flowers were supposed to turn into blackberries, but instead, for one reason or another, they dried up. So I cut off all the ones that were very obviously dead, and I'm giving these ones a chance to turn into blackberries. We will see what happens here. All right, moving along. We've got a lot in this yard happening. Over here, this is actually a tomato plant. I'm waiting to see, if one of my tomato plants over there dies, then I'll move it. But over here, we've got a bunch of pepper plants that I got on clearance, and they're growing some peppers over here. Bell pepper, and a little baby bell. All right, over here, I am growing some zucchini that is meant to grow up this trellis. I am also, along with it, trying to grow some radishes, some parsley, and some marigolds, because those are supposed to help ward off the dreaded squash bugs. So we will see how this experiment goes. Make sure you follow my channel to see what happens. Over here, I recently hilled up around all of my carrot seedlings. This is my first set of carrot seedlings. On July 4th, I'm going to plant some green bean pole beans in here when my corn is just a little bit taller. Just a little bit, because that's pretty soon. All right, over here, let's look at these raised beds. This is my Roma tomato. I'm very excited about this one. It's doing really well. I've been taking the blossoms off of it so it can get a chance to grow tall and proud. My marigolds have not been loving the heat. This is my first ever okra plant. Do I have only one? Yes, right now I only have one. This is a strawberry plant. This is a marigold seedling. I'm supposed to have carrots growing in here, but it might be too hot for them to sprout up. I don't know. These are my cucumber seedlings that are taking their dear sweet time. This is a sweet little cherry tomato. I had to replant. This is my coriander. It has now passed the stage of being cilantro. It passed the stage of having flowers, and now it is growing some lovely seed. When it dries out, I will harvest the seed and save it. All right, here we have, this is a cucumber that I grew from seed. It's doing well. I've got a cucumber over here that is a starter plant I just started. I've got some sugar snap peas. I've got marigolds, varying levels of life and death. We've got green beans, and we've got carrots. All these flowers you see are carrots. Oh, I didn't mention there's a tomato in that corner too. These are carrots from last year that I overwintered, and I'm letting them go to seed so that they can have zillions of seeds that I can save. Also, hopefully the pollinators like it and it attracts them to my yard, I hope. All right, so next up, over here, we've got some sugar snap peas. We've got some green beans. All of these I grew from seed, but I've got a little bit of cucumbers in here that they're starter plants that I just got on clearance, and we'll see how they do. All right, over here we've got some little cantaloupe seedlings that are growing. I had to reseed some of them because the bugs wanted to eat them. There's supposed to be carrots growing in here, but for some reason in the other bed the carrot seedlings are doing well, and in this one they're not. Maybe I have more roly-polies in this bed, I don't know. All right, so I've got marigolds over here. These marigolds are doing very well comparably to the other ones that we have. All right, moving over here, these marigolds are not doing well, but these carrot seedlings are doing well, and these watermelon seedlings keep getting bitten, so I seeded a new one. There we go. All right, doing pretty well, doing okay over here. So this is marigolds, carrots, and watermelon. Over here we've got some sugar snap peas climbing up the trellis. We've got some green beans coming up the trellis, and some marigolds that are struggling. We've got some oregano from last year that came back, and it is bolting. It is going to seed, and I'm okay with it. You know what? Bring more pollinators to the yard. I'm cool with it. I just recently got this cucumber starter plant and tied it to the trellis. We'll see how it does. I got some struggling marigolds over here, some tiny little carrot seedlings that just recently popped up, marigold starters. Got little tomato plants in the corners here. Got some sugar snap peas. Look, this is probably going to be my first cucumber. These are cucumber starter plants that I just bought yesterday and planted, and they are doing all right. More carrots that are flowering and going to seed for me to save zillions of carrot seeds. I will never have to buy a carrot seed for the next 3 years. All right, I've got a tomato plant right there. I've got strawberries that are branching out and making more and more strawberry plants. See, they send out their shoots. There's the tomato plant right here. And that's pretty much it. That was kind of a lot. So we started with the blueberries. We went around over there, all the way over there, back over here. And look, got more containers, so more to do. Anyway, exciting stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.